Okay, continuing this tax reform discussion, I want to talk about this tax reform, these massive, massive tax cuts that the Trump administration is proposing. And it was one of the campaign promises that Donald Trump ran on. And my feeling is that most likely the Democrats will oppose this simply because it was a campaign promise, not because it makes sense. Now, there are some people that would oppose my viewpoint and say that it does not make sense to cut that much money from the federal government. But then you start thinking about, why would they say that? Is it because they want to implement more social benefiting plans, more cradling of the economy, more welfare, more of this, more of that, and just simply more and more and more bigger government programs, or just waste money? Is that what they really want? You know, that's a big question that can be answered in several different ways. But what the government needs to do is get out of the American public's way and give us the opportunity and the tools that we need in order to create an economy that will spur growth and provide wealth and prosperity for the American public. And one major way that we can do that is by giving the American corporate tax rate a significant cut. Now, is he going to get the entire 20% cut from 35 to 15% that he wants? I don't know. There may still be some negotiation left on the table when it comes to this. However, this major announcement, this proposed 15% corporate tax rate, even if it is a temporary tax rate to spur the economy for the next 8 or 10 years, let's run with it, people. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Think about it. If you have a company and every year you're paying $100,000 in taxes on your small company, wouldn't you love to see that money significantly cut so that you can provide better tooling for your company, hire another worker, or even if you're running a medium-sized company, start providing training and different programs within your company to educate your employees better so that they can create a better workforce for you? Wouldn't you want to invest that money back into your company, hire new people, provide job training programs internally? This is something that needs to happen. It really needs to happen. And you know, on that subject, I just want to get off the topic a little bit. They talk about government programs providing free education or tuition for people, you know, government grants. Why aren't there more grants that provide vocational training like heating, air conditioning, welding, pipe fitting, structural engineering, machinist, painters, all kinds of different trades? Why are there not more educational program grants for that type of work? You know, it's because of our liberal policies, but that's a whole nother topic altogether. So I want to get into this tax reform a little bit. They are proposing 3 tax brackets instead of 7. Okay, so we're talking about a 10, a 25, and a 35% tax bracket. Okay, the 35% tax bracket will fall for the average everyday Joe. But now you think about that. What they're saying is that people that make less than $24,000 and less will pay 0 tax. Okay, and then there's a proposal for people who pay from $24,000 on up to another percentage will fall into this next category, and then you've got a 25%. See, so you're still gonna be losing some money, but you're also going to be gaining a lower tax bracket. It's not going to be significant. But the thing is, without these corporations lowering their taxes, and a lot of people might say, well, you're just helping the big bankers. Well, maybe. But you know what? Who pays your paycheck? You know, where does all that money come from? You think companies like Schlumberger and all these major oil companies and these huge construction companies, I could just go on and on and on and on and on and name hundreds of them that employ tens of thousands of people nationwide and do multi-million, multi-billion-dollar contracts over the globe. American companies, these are the companies that break down, that are provided support by medium-sized companies who are provided support by smaller companies. It breaks on down to the system. The average everyday Joe is making products that help the medium-sized company, that provide products for the larger company that provides the